ironically, the left mainstream media and some of the alleged medical freedom movement are in lockstep on continuing to assert that somehow or another this thing is a vaccine. So let's start with the facts that are obvious. First of all, in April of 2020, both Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna, in their SEC filings, unambiguously stated that mRNA is and I quote, experimental gene therapy. That comes right out of their Securities and Exchange Commission filings. That is not Dave Martin's opinion. That's not somebody else's opinion. It is unambiguously what they said, which means that at the time that they were promoting what they were calling a vaccination, what in fact was happening was rather than promoting a vaccination, they were in fact promoting an experimental gene therapy. And they mislabeled it intentionally so that the public would be bamboozled into accepting it. So let's be really clear. That's a crime. That is actually domestic terrorism that was used to force people to take something that they would not otherwise take. That's the definition of domestic terrorism, and that's what it is. Now, I have said many times, Maria, as you know, that this was a bioweapon because in 2005, at the DARPA MITRE conference, where Ralph Baric made the statement that synthetic coronavirus fragments were, and I'm quoting right off of his CV, biowarfare enabling technology. Maria, I don't know if down under you guys have a problem with the common use of English language, but biowarfare enabling technology sounds to me like it's a bioweapon.
Yes.
And so it turns out that when you go and look at not only that, but then you go and look at this 7 CFR Part 331 definition of what selected agents and toxins are, which is the schedule of what a biological weapon is, it turns out that on that list, the spike protein associated with any modification of coronavirus is in fact a biological weapon. That's the definition of the ruling. This does not stimulate immunity. The injection that was put into people's arms around the world, whether it came from Moderna or it came from Pfizer, instructs the human body to manufacture a scheduled toxin. And then the hope is that you have a robust immune system that after having told your body to create a bioweapon, your body then complies with creating an immunity to the thing you told your body to make. And this is where Aaron Siri's interpretation is entirely in error. Because the fact of the matter is, unlike the other things that he talks about in terms of injections, in this particular case, the injection is instructions to make the toxin, not instructions to stimulate an immune response. And this is the subtle difference that I think the Ninth Circuit got very correct in their majority opinion.